Hello, hello, viewers. This is Ron L. Thomas, Sr., the CEO and co-founder of Biostrand. We are a holistic hair replenishing company, manufacturing group, black-owned, very proud, and our research from the late 1980s until we actually entered the marketplace in 1993 was on the human equation. What are the variations in the cellular hair textures and types? What are the characteristics and indigenous uh, are things that you'll see about a client's hair depending on whether they're from Europe or they're from Africa or from India, any part of the world. What are those particular characteristics? We looked at those things. We looked at products that were used by those particular groups. We looked at the long and short term effects of these products on different hair textures and types. And in the process, we came up with theories that have been applied over the past 30 years, 30 plus years now, and have proven that we have been a viable entity in a natural hair care approach to your hair and scalp through Biostrand. Our company slogan is building hair from the inside out, and our quest is to save your hair and scalp from the inside out. So welcome to our live stream. We're going to be doing this. Well, it's not a live stream yet, but our intent to go live stream. So this is a prep to just let you know that we would like for you to be able to reach out to us at www.biostrand.com, and through our chat line, you can let us know if you are interested in being a guest on Biostrand's live stream so that we can talk with you about your experience with hair care or with hair weaving or braiding, whatever your experience has been, how we can possibly help you. We're also inviting people who have testimonials of usage of Biostrand and the benefits that they found. So we're just going to keep this thing real, keep it in front of people who are out here searching for solutions, searching for ways to keep their hair healthy and keep themselves safe in the process. Now, let me just say that Biostrand is not in any way involved in pharmaceuticals or any form of medicine. That is not what we do. We blend holistic, topical, natural formulations that are designed to help your hair and scalp in the daily grooming process. Now, the way that we do that is we use an approach called detoxifying, reoxygenating, natural nutritional supplements, controlling bacteria, all in the grooming process. That's what we do at Biostrand. And we do it better than any other company in the marketplace today. So be sure and make a decision to come on one of our live streams. You could even do a call in, and we'll put you on speakerphone during the live, and we'll interview you. We'll talk to you about the challenges that you're having. We'll make suggestions to you how to help your hair and scalp. We'll do it collectively, individually, whatever the concern may be. If you can come to the studio and come on live with us, we'll do it that way, because it's really important to get the truth out to people about what's really happening in the hair care industry. So with Biostrand, we have an approach from our theories which created a 9-piece program called the Biostrand Collection. And you can see many of the products in my background here, but I'll just explain them quickly to you. Our first product that we use in our line is called ToxaCleanse, and I hope you can see it clearly. It's a detoxifying formulation. It's sulfate free, so it doesn't lift or damage or dry your hair. If you have color in your hair, it enhances color. It also helps to lift and remove. We do a lift and removal process in our cleansing approach. So with ToxaCleanse, it's a pre-cleanse designed for you to actually get the toxins out of your hair and scalp completely when this product is used. Okay, and once you use ToxaCleanse, things get a little simpler because we have a 4-step approach in what's our first phase of Biostrand, which is the signature collection. These 5 products, let me show you real quick on our brochure here. The 5 products that you see even on this brochure are right in the center between these ladies. And as you can see, we have an Afrocentric hairstyle and then natural hairstyles related to other cultures and hair textures. Biostrand works on anyone. Let me say that to you. Whatever your hair texture, whatever your hair type, what excites me the most is that Biostrand will beautify your hair. In the late 90s into the year 2000, Biostrand was year 2003. Biostrand for almost 6 years was the top selling high performance, high sales in salon treatment, highest customer service product with Dayton Hudson's Marshall Field stores throughout the Chicagoland area. They were so blown away by these little guys in the Chicago suburbs that were making such a quality high-end product. We've had our products in demand in Europe and places like that. Being a smaller company, we've been challenged to get all of those places, but we have gotten some of the greatest compliments on the quality of Biostrand, how luxurious our formulas are, and how effective they are. You can see Biostrand's effect in the first application. I've written it. I'll say it over and over again, that Biostrand is you can't compare this product to any other product on the marketplace because we're the only ones who do what we do the way that we do it. We came into the marketplace in the early 1990s with sulfate-free cleansing. You know, around the turn of the century, everybody went sulfate-free and all this big marketing went into it. And now you got guys selling billions of dollars worth of sulfate-free shampoo, and the original sulfate-free products, ToxiCleanse and Step 1 Cleanse May, have been on the marketplace for 31 years. So let me just say that, we're a little behind the tide. You know, we're playing catch up because our focus has been in the lab. Our focus has been on the human equation, while other people were getting internet smart and how to sell products even when they're not so great products. But because of the marketing, because it's always in your face, because it's on every store shelf, because it's in every magazine, on every Facebook clip, or whatever you see, posters, brochures, radio, TV, that's why you buy the products that don't work. And that's okay, because here's Biostrand. Now we're coming out and we're saying we're the guys that save you after you get lost in that whole dark menagerie and just a whole maze of products that have a certain smell. They even do things physically that alter the appearance of your hair. But by the same token, when it's all said and done, it's like, wait a minute, my hair, when I put this on, it looks great, but it doesn't feel great later. It's dry, it's brittle, my scalp is twice as bad as it was. Biostrand, I can tell you, corrects all of those issues. And that's why I'm so excited about it. So anyway, my point about the sulfate-free cleansers, who knew? If we marketed, we could have got out there first and did this, that, and the other. But let's not discount the fact that you are looking at a product that has been stable in the marketplace in this tumultuous, inclement financial environment. We have survived. We have survived corporate embezzlement. We've survived just out and out employee stealing, every type of issue that can hit a company. Biostrand has outlived the best of the most destructive things that can happen to a company in business because our products work and because we have faithful clients who from day one in the test marketing and usage of these products to this day still have not developed cancer and other debilitating diseases. Many of those women are in their 60s, 70s, and a couple of them in their 80s, still chemicalizing, still color treating, and still healthy. Friends have died from various diseases and issues related to hair use products, but Biostrand clients are still going strong. So that's what I'm excited about. So we're excited to get the word out on our live stream when it starts, especially to have people get in touch with us. We'd love to do interviews with you and learn more about you, have you come back periodically and let our viewers know how your hair is developing and healing. So we got so many people out here that are dealing with alopecia, and they're dealing with eczema, they're dealing with psoriasis, and just extreme scalp soreness, excessive itching and flaking, and all of these different disorders that develop from the improper use or the excessive abuse of products that create the grooming effect, but the products don't help your hair, they don't help your scalp to stay soft and touchable. At 67 years old, I'm color treating my hair, and I still got a decently, head full of hair at 67, and I thank God for it. So if I can do this with my hair, and I'm a male, and with my testosterone levels and all that, I know that we can help women and restore. And even some guys, we've gotten calls and, hey man, my hairline's filling back in, and wow, this is great. So I'm just excited. That's all I can say. The stories that I've heard, the people that I've met, I'm probably, like I said, Biostrand's gone through some crazy times, and we've had our share of setbacks financially, but we make a quality product. We do not play with the family recipe. Many times if you see me, if I come on a live and my eyes are looking a little puffy or some swollen or whatever, it's because we're up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning working and diligently making sure that the quality of our products is always on point. You need to be able to open that bottle and do your hair and know that you're going to get that end game result, where you can walk into any room and walk into any situation, like I'm sitting in the studio right now, and feel comfortable and confident that your hair, your scalp, and your image are not reflecting poorly because of bald spots or things like that. I was watching one program, and a ministry program. I'm also in ministry, and the gentleman was interviewing a lady, and she kind of leaned back, and as she sat up, she said something about her love for God, and her hairpiece just slid right off and fell behind her couch. And so, when you have a scene like that, and then she sat there, and the host, he made every effort to compose himself, but by the time he got done, he had slid down in his seat. I was laughing so hard because, and then of course when the piece slid off, she had a pair of pantyhose or something on her real hair, and she just looked horrible. An attractive young lady, but that whole scene right there. So our goal is to allow you to confidently walk in front of cameras, walk into a room to do a presentation. You might be an attorney standing before the Supreme Court. Biostrand will help you have the confidence that you need, that your appearance is on point and ready for the situation when you walk into it. So let me continue to tell you about Biostrand. I shared the information about our sulfate-free ToxiCleanse, which helps remove all buildup and resins from the hair and scalp. And then, like I said, we go to a simple 1, 2, 3, 4. The second phase of our cleansing is a normalizing cleanser that makes your hair look and feel natural and actually appear in its natural state of condition where your hair is actually at. Why do I say that? Because these pH balance formulas are mild enough but effective enough to actually remove and create that blank canvas that you need when we go to the next phase, which would be our replenishing phase. So step 1, Cleanse May, kind of wraps up and gets your hair ready, prepared for the replenishing phase. It normalizes your skin, normalizes your pH in your hair, and makes the hair appear in its actual state or condition, which is important. Now, let me show you the next step. It's step 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, the third product, though. I don't mean to confuse you. as you have your pre-cleanse, step 1, and now step 2. This is called, the first product, step 1 was called Cleanse Me. Step 2 is called Cortifex. And the reason why I'm removing this cap is because I feel so good about this formulation. It's one of the most luxurious and premium blends in the marketplace today. Look at that product as it comes up out of the bottle. This texture and the thickness and the creaminess of this formula is unmatched in the industry. I'm telling you. Let me do it again. Look at that. And what is my point? That this particular product, and I'll show it to you on my hand too. Look at that, how thick it is. Now I'm going to rub a little bit on my arm. You'll get that type of emulsification initially. But once this product sits on the hair, look at the sheen on my arm from the formulation. Let's put a little bit on my hand. That's the nice thing about Biostrand. Our products oxygenate the body. They oxygenate the hair, oxygenate the scalp. And with the absorption effect of the body, because your body actually replenishes itself through a process called absorption. That is a plus oxygen environment, and as long as you create formulations that absorb and are able to, through natural elements being used, you can't use complex elements because they're too large, they won't absorb in, they sit on top of the hair, sit on top of the skin, and build up, and that's where you get the itching, the psoriasis, that's what you get where you get the dandruff, the alopecia, hair loss, the clogging of the pores, all of those things begin to happen. With Cortifex, it's called a structural enhancement formula for intensified conditioning. That's your goal, to get as much life, as much vibrance into your hair as possible, because your hair actually functions literally from the inside out. So the more elements that are fixed within your hair strand, the more shine, bounce, and beauty you get in your hair. So now with Cortifex, for a client with soft, fine hair, 5 to 7 minutes. Naturally straight, fine hair, of course. And then, of course, with your coarser or curlier, heavier grades of hair, you would go up on the time usage. This product on coarse, brittle, and damaged hair can be used as long as 45 to 55 minutes. It just depends. Your goal has to be to get the product to absorb where? On the inside of your hair. Because once this Cortifex is absorbed and the hair strand begins to oxygenate and breathe, you have a whole different environment for your hair and scalp. Fine, limp, soft hair will increase in volume. Coarse, brittle, non-responsive hair will become more manageable and able to flow. So when you're flat ironing and you're doing the different steps, the hair silks right out for you, even if it was dry and coarse initially. Like I said, I would do 45 to 55 minutes with a warm dryer. On days if you do chemicals, do not use a dryer, use a plastic cap, your drying towel, another plastic cap, and let the client sit. You can also use that technique if you're working around the house and you need to let your hair replenish for an extensive period of time. I would say put your Cortifex on from scalp to ends. It's going to emulsify some. That's good. What you need to see when that cap comes off is that it has completely absorbed into your hair and into your scalp. That's when you know you're getting things done from the inside out. That's the goal with Biostrand. So, after you rinse your Cortifex, that's when it gets interesting. It comes to our lead product. This product is called Forme. It's a moisturizing, styling, and conditioning mist that's a cream formula. Let me show it to you. It's almost kind of like a lotion. Look at that. It may get a little thinner in warm weather, but basically it's a lotion type product. Look at it. Again, it's going to emulsify slightly, and then look at what happens once that happens. Look at that skin. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. So once you put your product to use, let me show you how it works. even though it's a cream. Now here's where it gets interesting. Look at what happens now. Isn't that great? That's all you have to do is mist, mist, mist. This product settles on your hair, goes through your hair, and it helps to absorb and balance the pH and the oxygen levels, the moisture levels. See, understand something. If you don't have enough oxygen in your hair is not moisturized. Just because you may have something physically wet on your hair, again, I'm going to spread this on my skin. It just feels so good and light. Got a wonderful fragrance to it. And the beauty of Forme in this misting effect is that this product can be used in extremely hot weather 3 times a day. Why? Because the oxygen is being consumed by your hair and by the atmosphere. Now, wintertime, guess what? 3 to 4 times a day. Why? Because the oxygen freezes in the atmosphere. And so your hair is going to be dry and cold or dry and hot. So you need to be able to re-moisturize your hair periodically in extreme times of the year, which is what Forme does. And now think about it for a minute. What if I still had shoulder length hair like I used to? If you go to our website, my hair used to go down to the bend of my arm. So when I'm misting with Forme, wherever my hair needs more absorption and oxygenation, that's where more Forme will absorb. The same thing is true if you have a soft blow dry, but here's the difference. Or let's say it's your natural hair and you flat ironed it. You got to hold it way out and then mist. You see that? Hold it out and then mist, and very lightly fluff it through your hair. If you're going to do a quick roller set before you're going out, you could do that. Jump in the shower. When you come out, you have nice bouncy wavy hair. You can also mist on before night. Men love the product as well. It's not an all women's product. Biostrand is a family product. We've had situations where children have been born with cradle cap. My actual youngest daughter has her locks are now down to the back of her knees, and she has 7-stage highlighting blonde in 50% of her hair. So you see, with Biostrand, because we help detoxify, reoxygenate, and naturally nutritionalize while controlling bacteria, it gives your hair the best opportunity to live for the 6 to 10 year period that a hair strand should be growing on your head. I don't know if you knew that, because many women, especially women of color, lose a lot of hair just in a year and a half. They're cutting and starting over again. That's because of a theory I developed called cumulative chemical exposure. You are overexposed to products and elements that were targeted at you marketing wise, but the chemical composition, the way that those products were formulated, the natural effect of how they're introduced to the hair and scalp may create a certain visual support for you, but the human aspect of that product and whether it's beneficial to you and your hair is totally not even happening. So please realize that. That's why we created the Biostrand program to begin with. So now, after you've done step 3, Forme, then we go to step 4, which is Finne. This is a hair strengthening polish, which is combined with silk proteins and natural humectant oils that are extracted from tiny seeds. This particular formulation is designed specifically for what? To make sure that you gradually strengthen as your hair shines. It also helps with oxygen support because the humectant oil, the Mathis alba, actually attracts oxygen to the hair strand, as does shea butter, which is in our hair thickening formula, which we'll talk about. So the point being that once you get this product in your hair, and watch this, I'm going to just show you. 1, 2, that's almost too much. 3 drops. You spread it around. and then you lightly apply it. Now, if you had long hair, I would just fluff it through real quickly. Wherever you put it, it's going to absorb because it's a natural formulation. I'm just touching on. Normally what I do is I put half a bottle into here, into an 8 ounce when I get it, and that's what I use to mist my hair on a daily basis. So I'm getting both products in for grooming at the same time, and I'm looking pretty good on here now because I'm getting to spread these products around. And to show you how efficient these products are, look at my palms afterwards. You don't see any grease or oil on my hands. My hands just look nice and bright, you see. So, and I'll just rub a little on my arms. I don't look oily, shiny. I just look soft and radiant. And that's what it even does to your hair. So the point that I'm making is Biostrand is designed to build your hair from the inside out, adding molecules with each and every step and controlling bacteria and toxicity all at the same time, gives you almost a perfect grooming environment to keep your hair between 4.5 to 5.5. The entire Biostrand line exists on the pH scale between 4.0 and 6.0. And that has a lot to do even with the water levels, which is why we say use warm to body temperature water. The hotter your water is, the higher the pH effect to dry your hair that water has. Our goal is to lift and to alter dirt, absorb, create absorption with the natural formulations that are in our blends, and keep your hair healthy without you having to burn your skin off with extremely hot water. Okay, so that's the signature collection. Almost anyone coming into Biostrand begins with those 5 products, which you can see in my background. The one difference is this, ultralight Formé, and you can see it over here, right there. This particular product is the sister product to the original Formé, which is number 3. We have a number 3 on ultralight as well. And how much difference is there? Not really that much, with the exception that ultralight is more liquefied. It's a light mist. There we go again. See, with this one, you can almost not even see it. It's so fine. But watch what it does. It helps to enhance. Oh, it smells so good. Wow. It helps to enhance naturally straight, fine, wavy hair textures. You can use it up to 3 times a day, just like the heavier, creamier one can be used on damaged, dry, wavy, over curly hair textures. And the beautiful thing that we found about this product is that a client who has curly, wavy hair and has chemical damage, ultralight helps strengthen the microbond fibers inside of your hair. So whenever we're doing clients that have heavy, thick, coarse, dry, brittle, chemically damaged hair, we always pre-mist this product before we put our step 2 cord effects, because it's going to help fortify the infrastructure and the bonds and help keep re-strengthening that hair. Everything we do with Biostrand complements what we just did to it. So with the ultralight, it's for naturally straight to wavy textures, soft, fine textures, but it works on every hair texture and every situation where the hair might be compromised. So normally, in this particular 5-piece program, we would substitute the ultralight Formé for clients that wear naturally straight to wavy, and that's how their hair actually grows. They're called round-celled and oval-celled clients. So that's the thing. And I hope you all are keeping up with me. Forgive me. This is my passion. You might be going, oh my God, what is he talking about? But what I need you to understand is that the character of your hair determines your performance. The texture of your hair, what you put in your body, what you put especially on your hair and scalp can heavily impact that. Now, the next, and 2.1, our ultralight Formé came from our 2nd generation products after we had perfected this original system, the signature collection, we saw that clients had additional issues like weak thinning hair, like hair textures that were maybe straighter or finer, and we needed products that would address that. So ultralight helps in that area. It helps any client that has chemically damaged, color damaged hair, whatever the texture of the hair. Very diverse product. That's ultralight number 3. And then Scalpicin, I mean, this one has really been a lifesaver. This is our scalp normalizing formula. And what it does, again, it's kind of like a cream lotion. Let me push it up for a second. You know, it's a little more liquid. And see that? And with this particular product, again, it's basically liquid based. And again, I just rubbed it in. Look at that. Look at the back of my hand. How quickly everything absorbs. The difference with this product is that it goes after bacteria. It goes after toxins. It goes after fungus. Whatever develops on your hair and scalp, it helps to combat any toxicity that's in the pores. It helps relieve when braids have been over tightened and you're starting to get pus and oil, that clear liquid coming out of your scalp from relaxer damage or color damage and braiding damage. It helps to heal. It controls bacteria and helps heal that hair and scalp. Then it's called Scalpicin again. Now, in our second generation also, we knew we needed more strength in the hair. So behind step 2, step 2, the replenisher, we created a structural formula called Structurin. Now this formula helps to strengthen the hair strand after the hair strand starts bouncing again. You don't need to use Structurin right away. You use our Cortifex for several visits, get your hair soft and bouncy again. Then we use Structurin very quickly for 3 to 4 minutes and rinse it immediately. It helps keeps the strength in the hair, any potential damaged hair. It's not for the scalp, it's strictly for your hair to fortify it and strengthen it from the inside out. Now you use this product, Structurin 2.1 is probably used once every other month or once every 3 months. So this product will really last you. Last but not least, in our second generation products, we have a product called Podge 1.5. And this is a hair thickening formula. And let me tell you what Podge does. It helps to protect the hair and scalp from chemical damage. It helps to support the hair when it's in a braid mode or different things like that. It looks like a pomade if you look at it. Now, if I stir this product, it's going to loosen up and it's going to become pliable and stretchable. The only reason why I'm not going to do it is because let me see. Okay, here we have a pen we can use. And I've got a towel. Now, you see this consistency of Podge right now. Now watch what happens when I stir it. The slightest disturbance to this formulation, even though it'll protect without buildup, it helps keep the hair from being lacerated and damaged from hair weeds and hair braiding. Look at it now. Look at that. That same product. Now, you just do a little fingertip of this product at a time when you, say, locking or twisting a person's hair. Now, this same product, I turned it over. If I leave it turned over, let me put it on camera. Watch what happens. It's going to run out of the jar now, you see, once you disturb it and get it moving. Because, like I said, the natural shea butter in this formula, and that's its actual natural color. We didn't do anything. We don't put color additives in any of our products. What you see is what you get with Biostrand. And the less you use, the more results you get. That's what I tell people. So the Podge 1.5 showed us in research that in 15 days, we would see softer, thicker, fuller hair with clients. So this is used periodically. I normally recommend that it be used on the scalp before any type of in-salon treatment where if chemicals are involved. It can be used lightly in between. Definitely use it for braiding, weaving, interlocking, anything like that, because you need to protect your hair. And again, it'll keep color off your skin, around your ears, your hair perimeter, and things like that if you color treat. So, with the Biostrand Complete Collection, which is the 9 products that I spoke of, and the rest of them are in the background behind me, the whole 9 pieces. We also have, as you can see, the economy sizes over my left shoulder here. The point being that Biostrand in its entirety is a complete system lifestyle change for your hair and scalp. So those are things that I desired to share. Like I said, at 708-331-3556, you can reach out to us about being a guest on Saving Your Hair with Biostrand. Also, you can look at going on our website, reaching out at www.biostrand.com. Let me give you the number to call us at 708-331-3556. And again, as I was saying, the chat line, you can just type through our website that you're interested and we'll respond to you, get your information, and see if we can get you booked to come on the program. So we would like to thank you for your time watching and listening today, because, I'm not pretty and I don't have eyelashes to bat at you, but I do have a lot of quality information. And in the days to come, we hope to be able to share that information with you so that you are able to understand maybe some of the pharmaceuticals out there that affect hair growth and your nails and things like that. And so we'll be, looking into those things, and it's pretty much public knowledge, but everyone doesn't know it. So that's why we're going to be kind of centering in on helping you understand how to live better, eat healthier, and have a beautiful head of hair. So bless you. Thank you for choosing Biostrand. Again, my name is Ron L. Thomas Sr., your co-host to the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that is necessary to really, really have a beautiful, healthy, vibrant head of hair. And so we would like to thank you from Biostrand. Remember that we love your hair, we love you, and we're going to continue to make these quality products. As long as I'm breathing, I'm going to make sure that I get the word out, and I'll be more than glad to help you. So give us a call, okay? Bless you. Have a nice day.